Joining us live now, the United Nations Development Programme's Special Representative for the Palestinian Territories in Gaza, Jacco Cilliers. Jacco, thank you so much for your time. We're going to hope that this connection holds up. Where do you even start to rebuild in Gaza?
Well, it's a very good question, and the challenges are enormous. I just drove through some of the parts in Rafah and Khan Yunis today, making it to the center of Gaza. And everywhere you just see destruction and the desperation that people are living under. You see families looking through debris, looking for some of their belongings or anything that they can still use. You see children on the streets who are, collecting food or water and should be in school at the moment. So it's really a challenging situation that will require a number of interventions from many people and countries.
I see you've got a roof there, Jacco, which I'm sure is a rare thing. But what's it like to be driving around Gaza at the moment?
Yeah, it's really, as I mentioned, quite devastating in terms of just seeing all the destruction and also understanding or trying to comprehend what it will require to build Gaza or to build back Gaza. The destruction and the houses have been demolished, most of them. We see that about 4,300 housing units have been either totally destroyed or heavily damaged. You see, roads that are not accessible because they are filled with debris, and you see really challenges for people how they are living at the moment, mostly living in tents, and many of them under very desperate situations.
And how safe is it, Jacco? I mean, you've had the war, obviously, but now you've got rival militias who are fighting for control.
Yeah, the situation keeps on changing, the security situation in Gaza. This is my third time visiting Gaza the last 3 months. There are different challenges. As you mentioned, there were different security risks and different fightings or violence throughout Gaza. There are gunfire in the evenings here, even if the ceasefire has kicked in and the Israeli withdrawal has occurred.
So you're still hearing plenty of that?
Yes, there are that still happening, unfortunately.
Well, that must be frightening, not just for you, but for everyone in the region who've already had so much to deal with.
Yes, it is quite a challenging situation, but we have to say that the ceasefire has really brought a huge amount of relief to the people, living under constant threats of bombardment or getting killed is not something easy for anybody. The people in Gaza have gone through this for nearly 2 years now. So the challenges that they faced was enormous, and I think they really are looking forward to some sort of stability coming back to Gaza, so that people can also return to their houses as they are now in big numbers, but also can start the very important rebuilding efforts that will be required into the future.
What are your ideas on the rebuilding efforts? Because I mean, a lot of the infrastructure is not there anymore. I mean, it's just been razed to the ground. So you're going to have to somehow clean all of that out, and then you're going to have to bring all the supplies and the materials in to rebuild again. I mean, that's obviously going to take a long time.
Yeah, so the first phase of any reconstruction effort in Gaza will have to deal with debris removal. Our organization is working currently on removing debris and then trying to recycle it also through different means and mechanisms. Just to give you an idea, the total amount of debris in Gaza is between 55 and 60 million tons. Wow. That's equivalent to about 13 Great Pyramids of Giza, and how much rocks it took to build those pyramids. So it's really a huge number that will have to be addressed through debris removal. We've already removed about 81,000 tons of debris. That's about 13,000 truckloads. But it is very small compared to the challenges that we face to just get the society and to get Gaza back to a normal state where rebuilding can start. In between those, there are also other challenges. For instance, there are unexploded ordnances. So those are things that you have to deal with right in the beginning. You can't enter these sites if they haven't been cleared, and there are different mechanisms and teams, including the United Nations, working on these areas. We also face other challenges. There are still bodies, unfortunately, in many of these collapsed buildings, and those are also something that has to be taken care of and addressed properly.
Wow, what a mess, and what a job ahead of it. We might start to get some answers too from the White House next hour.